everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Fucking Easy Food Prep. Healthy food, you actually... Oh, hey darling, you're back from the beach. Come on in, just in time for Fucking Easy Food Prep. Lucky my assistant's here. It's nice for you to actually come and do some
Sorry, I
work.
thought you were doing it later.
Well, I know you have to get your D, right?
Yeah.
And how important
D.
how important sunshine is.
I know. Look how brown I'm getting now.
You're very brown, darling. You're very, very brown. So today we're cooking, well, I think this is a pretty easy recipe, but this has probably got too much shit for Mel to cut up. I was telling her about...
I'm like, what the hell?
I started saying, well, you got to cut the chicken, and then she's like, you lost me cutting the chicken. But look, for the rest of us, this is a pretty relatively easy, simple recipe. As you know, I really love the slow cooker because it just makes stuff so easy. And you probably wouldn't even have to like pan fry the prosciutto first, but I just think it just makes it taste nicer. So this is just a creation that I've done. And I really love Italian food. It's sort of like an Italian-y inspired dish. So 1.5, oh yeah, the flies, they're pretty annoying here. They're pretty bad at Mount Gravatt, but they, I didn't think they were so bad here. I think it's the chicken. So we've got 1.5 to 2 kilos of chicken breast. You could also use prawns if you like. I just got these chicken tenderloins because they were on special. So I've just chopped them up there like that. Then I'll just show you this prosciutto that we get from Aldi, and you can also get it from Coles, this Parma one. So it's just pork and salt. So a lot of cured meats will have a lot of shit in them, so preservatives, nitrates. So you just want to avoid those and get something that's just meat and salt. This is really, really nice. I get it, I buy a heap of it when it's on special at Coles because they'll often have it half price.
Nice and salty.
Which is good, Mel, because you're a Scrooge, right?
Love
She's a
pasta.
Scrooge.
I love a bargain.
Because the thing is, it's like you don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on food each week if you buy meat. Good quality meats are on special. Go to your fruit, find a really good little fruit and veg shop like the drug one down at the coast that we think is a drugstore, and just buy in-season fruit. So, like I picked up some sweet potatoes that are on special. What else did I get? Watermelon, punnets of strawberries for $1. So, like...
That kind of strawberries
Yeah.
I got was 59 cents.
Oh, see, that's the drugstore.
That's the
See, I'm like,
drugstore.
that's why they can sell it so cheap.
It actually is a fruit shop, but because the stuff is so cheap and it's 24 hours.
We think that it's a
everybody-
drugstore, don't we?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
kind of think it's a front for a drug,
For a drugstore.
lab.
So we've got an onion diced, a red capsicum diced. I've just got a bottle drained of these Kalamata olives from Woolworths. These are quite good too. They only just have vinegar and salt and water, which is good. Some chili and garlic. You don't have to put the chili in if you don't like it hot. Some tomato paste, 50 grams. I'm going to use 150 mils of this cream. You can put a little bit more in, but I've popped it in my Fitness Pal, and it's just going to blow my fat macros way out. So I'm just putting half in. Then good old Muti. This was another good one. This is a cheaper one too, which has just got salt. This one's got basil and tomatoes. Lots of salt. This is some fresh oregano from my friend Marina, from her dad. He actually grows it, obviously. So yeah, it's really... Marina Belly, yeah, from the gym. She gave it to me. And some bay leaves. So to start with, we're just going to pan fry the prosciutto, and then basically all you have to do is chuck everything else into the slow cooker and whack it on for 4 hours. And you probably don't, like I said before, you probably don't even need to do the prosciutto, but I like to do it because I just think it tastes a bit nicer. We'll keep it nice and hot. Yeah, this is the induction cooktop. I actually don't like induction. I like gas. I like cooking with gas.
Really?
You don't like cooking with gas? No. So ladies, I think, doing food prep every week is an absolute must. I think where a lot of women go off track and they think that they have to eat rabbit food and bird food, and you absolutely don't. But it's just doing the basics. So the basics are like prep a meal every week, or maybe prep a couple. Like we've got 2 slow cookers. If you do it, this will make you 12 meals. If you did 2, whack that in the freezer. You won't even have to cook during the week. You'll have a lunch and a dinner. Get things like milk, eggs, fruit, juice, cheese. We love cheese. Hey, slices of cheese. And we make some like little baked goods. And then if you spend, you could probably spend an hour, I reckon, if you kept it really basic. How much time do you spend food prepping?
Probably an hour and a half a week. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And then put it in the freezer and you're done, and you won't get stuck during the week. So I think where women fall down is that they get really busy, especially women with kids. And then they just end up eating shit, because when you're tired, like today, I'm actually really tired today because Winston sleeps in my room and he woke me up at 2 o'clock. And then I started to think about work and I was like, I'm just going to change this advert. So I got my laptop out, which was stupid, at 2 in the morning, did some work, and then I had a glass of juice with some salt and gelatin in it and went back to sleep. But you know, today, because I'm tired, I'm way more hungry than I usually would be, and I just want to eat shit. Like, I just want to reach for dirty pastries and just crap. But you know, I've got like cheesecake that I made in the fridge. I've got some nice brownies, which I've had some of. You know, I'm just eating my juice, drinking juice, eating my normal dinner. So when you're actually prepared, then you're not going to go and reach for shitty food. And I think that's probably is the key. And then it's just getting into those consistent habits of prepping food every week and then training, you know. And I think once you get out of that mentality of you're restricted all the time, you know, like I can have things like, because people always, you know, cop a lot of shit about, oh, Kitty, all you ever eat is brownies, and which is just untrue. You know, but you can have that stuff in the fridge and you're not going to want to eat the whole thing in one go, because you're not restricting yourself and you're actually eating enough carbs to fuel your body and sleep through the night.
Including sugar in your diet.
Yeah.
Which means you're not like you're not going to crave it because you're having it all the time.
Yeah. And I think too the key is and where people, you know, I think some of the misconceptions is like, we don't just eat cups and cups of white sugar. It's like, you know, white sugar is structurally the same as the sugar found in fruit and OJ and honey. The only difference is the latter has extra free molecules of glucose, fructose, vitamins, minerals and fibre. So it would be ridiculously stupid, like use your brain to go and eat 10 cups of white sugar. But you don't want to cut sugar out of your diet and cut fruit and cut juice and all that sort of stuff. So include those things in your diet. And then you can have some white refined sugar as long as the rest of your diet is nutrient rich. So, you know, eat things like liver, shellfish, you know, they're nature's multivitamins. They cost, you know, they're not expensive for the amount of nutrients that you actually get in them in bioavailable forms. So, you know, the amount of women that come into our program who've got hormonal issues and then they start including liver and oysters, you know, eating more sugar, eating more fruit, dairy, calcium's another really important one. It's just amazing how their menstrual cycle's normal and their hormones come back into balance. And it's just through eating real food.
And your skin. Liver is so good for your skin,
God, isn't it?
Your hair, you're like, look at my hair, I eat liver all the time.
It's just your skin.
It's beautiful.
It's just, and it's cheap, you know, like a kilo of liver is like $10 and you only have to eat 100 grams a week. I eat a bit more, 150. You know, as your metabolism gets better, you can eat a bit more of it. You don't eat too much of it because too much vitamin A is toxic. But yeah, it's just, you don't need to spend money on expensive supplements. Yeah, we might as well throw that in. You can get all of the nutrients you need from food. And I think, you know, it's about educating yourself. And Mel and I were actually talking about this morning, playing the long game. Like, so many of you are conditioned to think that you can get where you need to be in 12 weeks, and it's just not going to happen. Like, you have to get out of that mentality and you have to invest in yourself. Like, I look at the women in our program, and once they've invested in themselves and they've filled up their own cups, they're better mothers and they're better partners and they're happier because, you know, like, I don't know what it's like to be a mother, but I see it. Like, Mel's a mum, and when they don't invest in themselves and they give to everyone else around them, they become resentful, they become tired, they become cranky, they put on weight, and, you know, it's not good for anyone. So And you
take it out on your kids and your husband as well.
Yeah, totally. You don't want to have sex with them because I think if you don't look after yourself, how on earth are you going to look after everyone else? And yeah, it's like...
Who doesn't want to have sex?
Don't get her bloody started. But yeah, I think, you know, you have to invest in yourself and invest in education and invest in becoming a lifter. Like, people go, oh, you know, I want to look like you, Kitty. It's like, well, you know, I've spent a lot of money investing with coaches to become a better lifter, because it's not just about getting out there and running and doing boot camps. Like, that's not going to build muscle. The more muscle you have, the stronger you are, the more food you're going to be able to eat at rest. And like Mel, you train 3 days a week. Yeah. And Mel's actually had an injury, the bloody glute injury, and she has not been training, like lifting really heavy, just her upper body. She's been benching, but you know, you lost 1.6% body fat this week, hey?
8%.
So what are you down to now? 22?
And that was just from, I'm 100%
consistent
with my food.
And how many calories are you eating now?
2,200.
Which is just amazing. Like you're 22%
I'm
body
actually
fat.
going to put them up because I'm starting to get hungry.
And you dropped body fat.
Yeah.
But the key, ladies, is consistency. And we see it every day. It's like you cannot out-train a bad diet, but you don't have to starve yourself. Like it's about, I think, getting adequate protein, you know, getting the right nutrients in. So a lot of women come in and they're nutrient deficient. And then it's just being consistent and getting stronger and making it a part of your life. And then investing in being a good lifter, because you're going to get stronger then.
And I have brownies every single day. I have cheesecake every day. And I'm just consistent, 100% consistent, because I want to get
and you feel good.
Goals. Yeah, I want to look like this.
Oh, you look good. You look great.
But I've been doing this program for a long time. My digestion is still fucked. I'm like Craig. We got
Those two are special.
digestions. Yeah.
I've got digestion like an ox, can pretty much eat anything.
I'm still consistent all the time.
Yeah, it's I think it's about putting good, yummy food in your body that's going to make you feel good. Because when you sleep well and feel good and feel energized and your hormones are in balance, you're just going to be happier.
We're happy all the time. We were talking about that before.
Because we eat real food.
Happy all the time.
Because you eat real food and you feel good about yourself. And I think it's also too, like I find the lifting and the food, the consistency in that, it really spills over into the other areas of your life. And it's not about being perfect. I'm not perfect. Like this weekend I'm going to have a drink because it's our 20-year reunion and I haven't had a drink probably for 9 months. But once you get to the point where you're happy, like I'm just trying to maintain my current body, you can then have a few drinks sometimes. You can eat, a bit more food here and there, and you're not gonna, like I'll track during the week, and on the weekend I'll eat a bit more mindfully, and every now and then I'll have a drink. But put the work in initially, get stronger, fix your metabolism, balance out your hormones, and then once you get to maintenance phase, I'd say you're like at maintenance too. It's it's not, you can eat more, like you're eating 2,200 calories and you're getting fucking leaner.
Like and I can go out and eat mindfully, I don't very often, but
you can go out and have dinner. Because you understand. Yeah, because you've got to educate yourself about food. And it's not as though you have to track forever if you don't want to, but you need to have a good base and understand. You need to understand food and what works for your body and portion sizes. So basically now, you're going to pour that in, Mel. We're just going to put everything into the slow cooker. Oh, sorry.
My sort of cooking.
Yeah.
Get the chicken.
And not even cut it. Not even cut it.
That's how I cook.
So, olives. I really like garlic. Like these.
All of these in?
Yeah, all of them down. So I'm going to put 3 teaspoons of garlic in because I just love garlic. Now this garlic is from Woolworths. It's Gallico, I don't know, all that. And I'm going to put a big tablespoon of chilli in because I love chili too.
But Craig's not going to be eating.
No, Craig's not eating this.
Craig can make his own.
Yeah. Do you want a spoon? That'd be easier. So here. Pour this in. The good old. Oh God, I love garlic so much. It's amazing. And we'll put the cream in. Open this side. So we're going to have about half of this. Oh, yeah, well. Let's put about half. And we'll have some beautiful, smell that. Amazing.
Oh, no.
I don't know how much, what do you think? A couple of big pinches? Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, yum, it smells so beautiful.
That's good with the spices.
Oh, yeah. Couple of bay leaves. We love our bay leaves. The tomato paste. I actually don't know if it will need the tomato paste. What do you think?
I don't think with all that stuff in it.
Yeah, I reckon it might go a bit runny, do you think?
Just put a little bit
we'll thicken it up.
flour.
Because I like it a bit thick, I've already put it in my fitness pal, so.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll just,
Oh.
hang on. Yeah, so this is going to do me 12 lunches, so that's good. I won't have to, I've actually got some other stuff in the fridge, so I probably won't have to do any food prep next weekend, which will be awesome.
Smells very Italian.
It does.
Doesn't it, Dom?
It does, Dom. It's very Italian. And then salt. I love salt. Lots of salt.
Remember when you never had salt?
Oh, I know. I know. Okay, so we're just gonna you mix all that up, and then we're just gonna throw it in the slow cooker for 4 hours. Or I guess you could, I'm just gonna do it for 4 because I want to actually put it off tonight.
You're gonna like turn it off at 4 this time, or?
Yeah. We won't come back and look at it because it's pretty easy. So basically put that on high for 4 hours, or you could leave it overnight and put it on low, and then you can serve it with white rice. I'm gonna have it with mashed potato. You could have it with some fruit, with some juice. It freezes really, really well. Like I said, take the chili out if you don't like it, or maybe if you've got kids, you know, if they don't like olives, take them out. But yeah, it's just super easy, super delicious. And you could probably even make double that recipe and have like 24 servings. Or you could try prawns. Yeah, it's just a really easy, versatile dish. So there you go, guys. Kitty's Italian chicken cream cacciatore. I'm just making shit up now.
Kitty's everything. One day I'm gonna make a recipe.
Yeah, it'll be like the 3-step recipe, eh?
Yeah.
We should do one. We should do one next week.
Yeah.
I saw this ricotta ice cream actually. I thought would be cool. We could give it a try. You want to try it?
Right.
Right. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.